Hello, it is me, that's KQ from Ogington. The official mascot of the 2048 Winter Olympics. Please look forward to me snowboarding off a cliff and every bone in my body detonating at the same time. I understand it's going to be a showstopper. I can't wait to miss it. Tonight, we're doing more Rudra no Hiho. Or possibly Rudra no Hi-Ho, I don't know. I did not look up how to pronounce this game's title. Apparently my tail is now a snowbank. That is not particularly a problem. I am, however, yeah, there we go. I think I got everything nice and set up to actually play the game that I'm allegedly trying to play. I am, however, yes, I am. If I were not Zazie, I would have to invent me. And if I were inventing me, boy, there would be some changes around here. So, Rudra no Hiho is, I think it's progressing well, except that a couple of characters have not actually progressed out of their intro sequence. And well, it just occurred to me that bouncing back and forth between characters, a good way to keep concurrent with the storylines. A little hard to keep track of what's going on. I keep forgetting how far everybody's gotten. I'm not sure what to do about that. If I should just focus down one character, or what? This is not a problem that I'm going to solve easily. But I do want to get back to Vincent and figuring out his scenario a little bit. I feel like I should really write down everybody's mantras and sort of conglomerate them all into one book, except I very likely will not do that. In general, very confusing game, this. I remain largely dedicated to it, however. I do want to actually get through Treasure of the Rudras and discover its mysteries. What are the treasures? We found out what the Rudras are, at least. So we're 50% there. I also sort of wish we could restart scenarios with the information we know now, because it turns out that there would be a great weapon for Vincent, like 10 frames to the left of his starting position, except we didn't go over there, and I don't know if we can go back. So that's, oh well. I would be concerned about that, except I don't know if I should be. Video games. In conclusion, video games. Video games, video games, video games. That's what we're playing. Even if I'm not playing them well, I am playing them successfully. And I plan to keep succeeding. And keep winning. Not necessarily designed for you to do all the things. It's true. I have a nasty tendency to get married to game facts and, like, stock up on everything you could possibly do. And that does tend to make the rest of the game wee smidge easy. Like, it's not necessarily designed for you to get everything and create the easiness of the video game world that is the easy way to play games forever. I don't know what I'm talking about. Let's just, let's get back into this. And like I said, I want to continue on with Vincent. I have no idea what the hell we were doing. Hurry up and head for the harbor. Thank you. Thank you, random man. You have given me a goal. And now I can blindly follow that goal, or ignore it, and go back out to the desert and get that weapon that is for Vincent. So let's go get that weapon that I didn't get before. Hell yeah. We're gonna need a good mantra for that, actually. I guess we do have a few. Can we go into here? And I remember that down in the depths of this shrine, there were a couple of things that were gettable and usable for the other team. So can we do the same here? I don't know. Oh no, you're red now. That's their power. Anyway, I am having fun with the game though, and that is all that's really important. If you don't love what you do, then you work every day of your life. I'm told. And I don't want to work every day of my life. I want to work like 0% of the days of my life. So let's kill a rock. Okay, yeah, we're gonna need, actual magic to kill the rock. I don't know which variety of magic. Let's just set this on fire. Ranahim! Oh my goodness! He dropped the slab on me. Save your game? Sure. There is, in fact, a guy over there. I think we should kill him. Let's just aquamel them into submission. Use John Cena to defeat the Rock. Does that work? Could John Cena stop the making of the live-action Mona film? Or would he merely cash in on it? Given the choice, I would cash in on it. Scooby-Doo starring John Cena. I mean, why not? Should Scooby-Doo not star inexplicable cameos from celebrities? Is that not what Scooby-Doo is for? You, bear ye a jade? What do you mean? No, you're different. Leave this place. What lies beyond here is the glorious legacy of our race. Okay. I have been told to fuck off. No jade? Fuck off. Alright. That's fair. I like that void attack where you just blast holes out of reality. That's a good attack. I do think I'm going to die if I go after that weapon, though. I'm gonna need, like, a really cool attack. I'm gonna need, like, really cool powers. And I'm not sure if we've got them. But we can try. I gotta be honest, I haven't followed WWE in so long that, like, when I followed it was still the WWF. Okay, can I save? No. We're gonna go back out to the world map real quick, save. And then I'm gonna try the desert. Alright. Let's grind for a rare weapon. Let's grind for a rare weapon in Trials of Mana. She's never going away, is she? You fucking suck. I mean, yes, but also, Charlotte is eternal. She is. She is never leaving me alone. Help. 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 Alright, let's try earth power, and water power, and water power. These guys are the ones who will have the rare weapon if I get them. Unfortunately, they also huck explosives that can, I think, kill me in two... No, not quite kill me in 2 rounds, but they would be able to kill me in 2 rounds if I died. There we go. 100 experience. That's nice. Lots of money, with which I will be able to buy curative items. Fuck yeah. And we are gonna spam that earth move until they give up what I want. Actually, you know what? Maybe we should just spam attack moves. That's a big win. Yeah, I think attack moves are fine. I think we're cutting. Yeah, we're cutting. And now we just need to do this until we get that drop I want. Surprise! This is the second time I've made you all watch me grind for rare drops in the last couple days. April Fools, y'all. Where do I... Yes. I already did that. I did that. It hurt. Help. Stop. No. Oh. Okay. Well, that sucks. Mantras. Everybody. Launch. Yeah, that works. The SSR Briar Patch. I don't like the sound of that. It makes me feel like I'm going to come out of there with like 6 new girlfriends and a sword. I don't know. I don't need 6 new girlfriends and a sword. I need pictures of Spider-Man. You have 2 sword lesbians coming over in 20 minutes to bang weapons in your recording studio. I don't know how to reply to that. I don't know how to relate to that. Congratulations on whatever the hell you've done with your life. That these things will happen to you. Alright, we're getting a lot of levels. Honestly, because... Are you ready for the worst comparison ever? Like, are you braced for the worst comparison ever? I've been watching Gundam Wing, and there's this scene where, Noin and Vex are sitting in the world's least cool disco, clanking their swords together, and I think Noin is allegedly flirting with Vex, but, like, he visibly has no idea what the concept of flirting is. And all I could think was, like, Noin, you could do better. And that is exactly how she could do better. Lesbianism. So that's a thing that happened. I will not be writing Gundam Wing fanfiction at this time. Alright, we can just whack this dude. Whack this guy and the camel dinosaur he rode in on. While he TNA's all over me. Oh, he missed. Pal? I think those guys are the ones that drop what I'm looking for. Nationized. See, now my brain is just playing Janet Jackson's Rhythm Nation at me, and I can't protest. But thanks, brain. That's very useful. Very helpful. It's time to give a damn. Let's work together. Janet Jackson's Rhythm in Motion. Janet Jackson's Real Emotion. Okay, we keep getting medical herbs, and I think it's because we're defeating that one little robot first. Yeah, these fuckers. We don't need you. You can go away. Oh, now you're dead. Let's leave. Let's just leave. Okay. Back to the inn. Oh, you're alive again. That's good. But yeah, welcome back to the grind. I'm going to grind for a long, long time. So many jars of ragu. It's true. We got the ragu. We got the Italian style ragu. We got the ragu with bell pepper. We got the ragu with bell peppers and beef, minus the beef. We got the ragu with cilantro. We got the ragu without cilantro. We got the ragu that contains 2% vodka for your vodka sauce. We've got the ragu that's handmade by Paul Newman. We got the ragu that's handmade by Paul Oldman. We've got the ragu with mushroom. We've got the ragu with death cap mushroom. Kills you instantly. Delicious. But you can only have it once. I think that's all the kinds of ragu there are. I think I should just go back to using lightning moves on these guys. Because they're going to fucking kill me. I'm fucking dead. Hooray! Let's walk away from this. And go back to heal up again. Because, stop punching Missile Mans. You know, Missile Mans should get punched. Give it up for the girl in aisle 10. I know that's a song, but I mostly just think of interactive fiction piece aisle. Potato nochi. That is a song, isn't it? Damn. Brain. Thanks. If nothing else, we are rapidly leveling up, and that's something that... It's a Jet Set Future radio song. Right. Oh, God. It's struggling to come back. All about how the singer isn't cool enough. I gotta tell you, I don't think Birthday Cake by Cibo Matto is even the best Cibo Matto song. I don't want to add some oil in MSG. That song just feels like I'm being lectured. Hello, Shateri. Let's just walk away from this. Jafood. And for steak. I really like how you really don't run away from battle. You just sort of turn around and casually stroll away, and the enemy sits there like, oh, well, okay. Like, that makes me feel good about life. Mofo. Win. Mofo, mofo. Fleeing makes you feel good. Isn't the sugar water video the one that runs like backwards and forward at the same time? And they meet up in the middle? Yeah, I kind of remember that. I don't think I was ever particularly big on it. I think I maybe just don't like Cibo Matto. Okay, it looks like we're going to die before we, get any cool drops here. Party defeated. Let's reload. It's fine. We are grinding. I missed which scream that was. That one was oddly quiet for me. Adult drown. Oh, that's why. Yeah, that was a really quiet scream. Scream. Scream! Scream! Scream for me! My angel of music! Why do I say words? Anyway, hi. Hello. Hello to anyone I have missed, by the way. I miss you all, actually, so...
Must focus on bunnies. Must focus on bunnies.
It's my time to focus on bunnies. This is the time for bunnies. I love that I've managed to trick you all into showing up to watch me grind for rare drop like twice in a row. I keep getting away with it! I'll never stop! Ow, my butt. I can keep getting away with this. Also, Jades, that reminds me of that one scene in Jurassic Park where, they've just opened the park's entire supply of ice cream. Because what else are you gonna do when you're stuck in, like, a park that's haunted by dinosaurs? With no power. Yeah, you gotta eat the ice cream. Even in a bad situation, you have to eat the ice cream. There is another universe, parallel to ours, where they realize that the velociraptors are lactose intolerant because they refuse to eat anyone who has eaten the ice cream. I'm just thinking about that world now. What a weird world that is. The trolley problem, but Michael forces Chidi to eat ice cream to save a trolley from a velociraptor lever operator. Yeah, I could see that. I could deal with B. Arthur. Now I'm thinking about a Jurassic Park cartoon, where, you know, B. Arthur voices a velociraptor. I think it would work. We're so far out of the window where people will make cartoon adaptations of wildly inappropriate properties. And I think that's both a huge loss and an incredible benefit to mankind. The problem is that they are busy making sequels to all of the 80s properties that already had cartoons. So, fuck a bunch of that. In a lot of ways. These days they just end up in Fortnite. Don't be more correct than me on my own channel. What is Rick and Morty if not a cartoon edition, Big Ben? It's a Back to the Future parody. It's a Back to the Future parody where the Doc wants Marty to suck his dick. Like, that was the actual origin of Rick and Morty. It's why I've never trusted it or given a shit about it. I've never actually watched Rick and Morty. Would a blowjob solve any problem for any character on that show? I feel like it wouldn't, but I've never seen it. Yes? Okay. You know, okay. Okay then. Not any of the main characters. Alright. So, in its own way, it's Ren and Stimpy. Hello, Wet Paper Bag! Welcome to the worst channel on Twitch. I am grinding rare drops and making analogies that are in an attempt to kill my audience. How you doing? Throw in Paimon balls. This particular enemy drops a kind of scythe that I would very much like to have. And, well, I say they drop it. Actually, they don't drop it. That's what's causing this entire problem. Someday they will drop it. Doing well, how am I? I'm doing just fine. I'm hopped up on coffee and fighting robots in the desert. Love this kind of game. It's what you grew up on. It's a very strong game. I like it a lot. It is inarguably Square Enix's last game for the SNES.
I have the feeling you're being watched. That the eyes of strange, eerie things are upon you.
The eyes of strange things are always upon me. It's why I'm here. I think this game has fantastic animation. And I'm not entirely sure if I'm ever going to get what I want out of these enemies, but I can try. 250 follower, 250. Hold up, wait a minute. Let me just mute this tab so I don't accidentally echo myself across time and space. Holy bejesus! 250 followers. Did anybody know about this? I don't pay attention to that kind of thing. Okay, well that's great. actually. Hello and thank you. Like, I don't know how many of you are here right now. I don't know how many of you will be here in the future. But as long as you're here, thank you for existing. You are 250 people at the same time.
Frozen water.
Ice is frozen water, and I should... One moment. Water jug deployed. I have a large glass of H2O. You are as many people as you feel like. It's just that all 250 people count for one follower. Which is weird like that. According to what you had for dinner, your family of 4. Delicious. What did you have? I am always interested in food, for it is where I spend most of my life. Alright, somewhere in here, we're gonna get that drop, and I'm gonna be able to move on. Shared size bag of chicken nuggets and chips. That does sound good. I would eat that. Well, I'm not gonna eat it, because, I mean, you've had it, but... I think, chips is meant to infer, like, a Britishism, but for all I know, it is crunchy style chippy thingies. From the UK. Ah, congratulations on that. Independent animators drawing animatics of their favorite YouTubers. Alright, I'll accept that. It is true that, like, Game Grumps Animated or whatever has the same energy as an interstitial, like, Nickelodeon thing from 1987. Please stop throwing hand grenades at me, or Pokeballs, or whatever those things are. I am just trying to kill you and steal your stuff. You can't deny me the right to kill you and steal your stuff. I guess technically they can. No, they counted to 7 before they threw the hand grenades. None know why. Man, I haven't engaged in a good Python gag since like 1998. Come to think of it, I'm still not sure I have. Ah, there goes Vincent. He's getting tornadoed again. That's fine. Am I going to live? Question mark. Yes, but only barely. Alright. Still no drop. Starting to wonder if I should check my guides again. Except we got one. We got one over on, Bjork, so... They do exist. It's just that I can't get one on this character. I wish they were trading. You see, for the benefit of folks who are just coming in, this game has 3 playable parties, and you can swap between them every time you reset the game. One of those parties is considerably further ahead than this one, and I managed to get a neat drop that can only be used by the specific lead character. So... now I'm out here with this character in an area I shouldn't be in. Doing my best to get what I can. Because I think that weapon's gonna hold up for, like, the next several hours of gameplay. if not several days of gameplay. Assuming I can actually get one. Please just give me your stuff. I don't understand what's hard about this. Give me your things. Give me your things. Okay. That's one down. He's gonna keep spamming that wind spell until either I die or he does. And I know which I prefer. We carry on. Walk away. Just walk away. Ow. I'm definitely gonna have to check the guide again if this doesn't pay off soon. Oh, I'm out. Alright. Just set them on fire a little bit. Oh, that doesn't do anything. Alright, that's fine. That does not do the kind of damage output I need. Gains a level. So much ragu! Our pockets are filled with spaghetti sauce. As we wander the desert. Okay, just attack. I wish we had access to wind-absorbing armor. That would immediately make this 35 times easier. The reason you never find water in the desert is because it keeps getting turned into spaghetti sauce. Of course. It makes perfect logical sense if you think about it for a few minutes. Obtain the Red Eagle. We got it. All I needed to do was stop paying attention for a second. Okay. Okay, yeah, that is a fantastic increase in attack power. I think we just solved combat for a little while. Let's get back on the plot train, shall we? Fun fact, yes. Scythes are long range, so we can just sit in the back and... That's not a scythe, that's a crossbow! Alright, well you get in the back and, shoot people with your crossbow scythe. I don't pretend to understand how that weapon works. But I do know that we ought to save immediately, and then get down to the harbor and get the plot moving. Storyline train, woo-woo. Leaving the station. Ruby taught you that scythes can be guns too. Of course, what was I thinking? Of course they are. Everything can be a gun if you believe hard enough. Oh, there you are. Did you find anything suspicious in Horn Cave? What? Something perhaps related to the prophecies of the Danans? What? What are they? What's wrong with you? Give these people a straight answer. They actually are just really long. It's true. I have heard they're making a Bloodborne movie, apparently backed in some way by Jack Punch-Up-Septiceye. I think that's cool. I still haven't played Bloodborne, so this in no way affects me, but to all the Bloodborne fans out there, stay winning, I guess, or losing, or whichever it happens to be, I don't know. The doctor is right, you're being far too evasive. But, yes, we found an inscription mentioning the prophecies. The prophecies! And this was in Horn Cave, you said? Indeed. Got it. We'll be on our way then. Not so fast. You may also want to travel to the West Continent and talk to King Cryun. I seem to recall your mother had a number of dealings with him. Cryun Castle, would they know where she is now? Perhaps there is much to learn on the Western Continent. Thank you, Doctor. I trust you saw her forehead. You can't just make comments about people's foreheads. Bjork has Bjorn... Bjork has Bjorn that jade since birth. Are we talking about the same jewels the Rudras wear? Precisely. What did she want of you, Doctor? Bjork searches for her parents. You knew them? Only her mother. We worked together some time ago. What was with that little pause just now? I suspect the good doctor would prefer not to tell us everything. Good for him. What is it? Alright, do we move on? I forget where we're going now. Do we move on somewhere? Probably. You can get ships to Ampros or Avdol from here. Okay, can we get on a random ship? We're headed for Ampros. You getting on? Can I go to either? No. Alright, Ampros it is. We're casting off for Ampros. Day-night cycle progresses. We'll need to find a way
Commander,
to get to
you've
Fall.
received a new message at your private terminal.
Not now, Kelly. I'm on a boat. We're bound for Orup. We're not departing for a while, though. Okay. How do we get to Fall? Damn, guess we're not going to Orup today. That's what he said. It's hard saying goodbye to your friends every time you set out to sea. Alright, we need to go to Oria, but we need to go to Fall. I have no idea where that place is. Get on a very tall tower and walk off. Ayy. I've always loved this town. It's my home. Yeah? This clock isn't working. It seems to be broken. I still don't know what that means. A map of the world. Okay. Goddamn, tiny world. Are we going to Danos? Maybe? Sorry, we're preparing for the next trip. Okay, maybe not. What, you're looking to buy a boat? I don't have any, sorry. Go see Nurk. He deals in that sort of thing. Nurk. Alright. That certainly is a name that we can all know and trust. I am a man of the sea! And men of the sea see her absolutely nothing. Good for you. From the Ursula Vernon book. I have not actually read that. Maybe? Okay, there is nothing here whatsoever. There's gotta be somebody we can chat with. Let's just try random houses. It's crucial to remember every mantra you come across in your travels. Also, experiment with combining multiple incantations. For example, Aqua Lust is made of aqua and lust. Technically canon to Digger. I've never read Digger all the way through either. Okay, I guess we're looking for Nurk, who is a shrew. You're looking for Nurk's place? It's in the southern end of town, but Nurk isn't always around. Sometimes merchants come to this town to pay their respects to Nurk. What they're buying off him is anybody's guess, though. Come to think of it, we've had a lot of young people at Nurk's lately, too. Are they buying the young people? I hope not. My meeting with Nurk, it appears to be a diary. I think we read that in the other save file, so we can just leave that alone. Southern end of town, huh? We're in the southern end of town. Maybe it's that shop that's over this bridge. Are you Nurk? If you wish to trade, you'll have to wait inside. Do you know an old man named Rimlith? Indeed I do. He has gone to the ruins of Tula. Very well. Where are those ruins? You'll find them at the summit of Mount Delphi, north of here. Excuse me, sir. We have need of your boat? Oh, customers! I hope you're the spending type. No, we're the non-spending type of customers. Come in, come in. Think your boat can take us to the ruins of Fall, Mr. Merchant? Once upon a time, I would have been sure of it, but nowadays the ocean is hardly the safest means of traveling. Navigating those polluted waters is no mean feat for even experienced sailors. We'll have to take that risk then. Why do you wish to travel to Fall? We're looking for a kidnapped child. We believe he may have been taken there. Then use my boat by all means. It's moored outside the shop. We owe you one. Come on, Mr. Vincent, let's hurry. I forgot that was technically our goal. So I guess we canoe... not down there. This is a remarkably long journey for a boat that shitty. At all within proximity to that boat seems safe. Happily, we took it away before he got to it. We're the smartest, bravest people in the world. Kukuro, they're cute. Oh yeah, combat just got a lot easier. Onion helmet guys from Dark Souls. They're onion knights. Oh. Any cool encounters out here on this particular part of the world map? No, just dogs. I mean, dogs are cool, but these dogs are kind of weenies. Weenie dogs. Let's stay on this floor to start. Treasure chest. Obtain sweet water. Cool. Good. And up here is... Okay, that raises and lowers those batons. Oh! I don't like you. Get red eagled. Okay. Less imposing than advertised. 240 ragu. An alarum. Absorption of your enemy's strength. Something is written on the bottom of the chest. It's gotta be, right? Absorbs hit points. Yes. So if we sell a mill, does that turn it into an absorb all? No, void damage. Threat. Alright, well, still, it's something. Not nothing, it's something. Leon! From Star Fox. From Star Wolf, I'm sorry. You are in fact correct. How much? That doesn't really absorb much. But he is shooting laser beams at us, and that's cool. I will always remember that scene in the original Resident Evil 2 where, Claire and Leon meet up for like a second time in the police station. And Claire just trills out, Leon! And I don't know, it is just the perfect tone to me. What are you? Water sparkles inside the jar, drink it. Mmm, stagnant water. Delicious, good for your health. I'm really glad I stopped and ground out this, scythe. I say scythe in, like, quotation marks. It doesn't feel like a scythe. What is... Oops, well, doesn't matter. We got more Leons. I think it's great that they have guns in their mouth. I think that's the coolest thing. I think a lizard with a gun in its mouth is one of the coolest designs you can have. And that makes me sad that I didn't really use, like, the bullet raptor in, cassette piece. I should have used that more. Choo! Obtain the Fall Stone. Cool. A fiery rock from deep within Fall. So you can wear this, can you? Yes. How you get the gear dragon that Yanthe made? That figures. Maybe I should probably have done that, but oh well. It's okay. I feel like there will be future playthroughs of cassette piece, maybe with a randomizer or some other mod. I think that would be fun. Seems like a good time. It may go back on the list for the future. Okay, and what's over here? It's a random encounter with Hades! Hades Bomber! Okay, that's only one. Do I gain the wisdom that holding fiery rocks in your hands is a bad idea? I think you gain the wisdom, yes. That's exactly what you gain. Also, we're getting firebombed. But that's okay. Because we're also leveling up and getting medical herbs. Which we're gonna use some of. Alright, what's up here? Alright, we go back to the other one. We push this button, and it drops those. Okay, good. You cannot truly have the wisdom that the stove is bad to touch until you have touched the stove. Like, you can be aware that the stove is bad to touch, intellectually. But until you've actually touched the stove, you can't truly know it in your heart, and your mind, and your nervous system. You have to experience the bad idea at least once. I mean, obviously, that's not true. But it's what I believe. Is there anything up here that I missed? I don't think there is. Yay, sweet water. It doesn't look like it unless there's a hidden door. And I don't think there is, so we're just gonna move on. One thing that I'm really enjoying about this game, in a strange way, is how much of it can be projectile focused. Like, most of my parties have guns or SMGs or whatever, and I think that's neat. Or, you know, blade launchers like it's fucking, Master of the Flying Guillotine. Hi there. So you're the one behind the kidnappings. Kidnappings? These children are here for the good of the world. Save it. It's the end of the line for you. Threats now. The cult does not have the time to waste on simpletons like you. What are you doing with the children here? Tell us. The cult shall not be ordered around by the likes of you. Foul shall be your grave, and in death you will rise again to serve us. You say that again. To my sword! You can no longer escape. Face your fate. I mean, okay, I'm just gonna shoot you in the face. But, you know, I'm not gonna feel bad about it. Oh, that doesn't work on them, okay. And that doesn't work on them, okay. Mooring! Right, more is more. I think we can just kill off the little dudes. I wonder if they're the children. Are we killing the children? That would be terrible. But not out of place in a Square Enix game. Nah, they're out here drinking Chinese beer, killing the younglings. Igna is really not working on us, and our weapons are really working on him. So, I think we're gonna win this particular DPS race. I like that his staff is a boomerang. That's cool. Wagner! You cast Wagner on me? Yeah, no, I don't think he really stood a chance. That strength! Who are you? Maybe you should have asked that before we were forced to beat you down. Don't think you've won. The sun will vanish, and the Rudra live anew. The world shall perish in its divine name. Is he talking about resurrecting the Rudra? How stupid can you get? Yeah, that's the noise he made. We have come to take you back. Carefully proceed to the exit. Our boat is waiting for you there. That's how you talk to children, right? Please proceed in a calm and orderly fashion. Where am I? What's wrong? Did you lose something? Who are you? How did you get here? I am me? Could you be more precise? What is your name? My name, it's Lolo! Oh, I loved your puzzle games. Alright, Lolo, we're gonna get you out of here. Is there anything you still need to do here? No, sir. I'm Legan. These two are Mr. Vincent and Sork. Is it amnesia? Without a doubt. Will he recover his memory? Perhaps another strong shock may be required first. This is the doing of Rudra cult, yeah? Wait, what's with the sword? Mr. Vincent saying strong shock helped the boy remember again, yeah? Are you crazy? Cut that out! Just helping you. You're insane, aren't you? Yeah, just go knife the child. Destroy the child. I heartily endorse this product and or service. Anything actually in here? No. Okay. And now that we have killed the lead cult member, it looks like there are no more random encounters. That's polite. I'm Commander Shepard, and I endorse this product and or service. Yeah. Are all of you on board? Yay! They could have animated that a dozen different ways besides the boat bouncing up and down randomly. And they picked this one. Alright then. What now? Let's head back to Abdal. Dr. Munich will be waiting for us. Very well. Remember when you're making a video game that you can just do things, you know? Did they do that specifically to save time? Yeah. Did they do that and it worked out and was fun? Heck yeah.
Love will suddenly find you, and it will be serious and passionate. Are you ready for it?
No. I'm playing video games. I'm not ready for love. Well, what did you find? Big surprise. The cult was behind the kidnappings after all. We will need to get the children back to Arab now. I trust Legan will be able to take care of them on the way there. I'll send Niemil along with you. Niemil! I don't know how you pronounce that. I particularly don't know how you draw that out. What is it, Dr. Oh, Legan, it's good to see you again. I see you've made some new friends. Sork and Vincent are disciples of the Prophet Solon, the kid's Lolo. So Uncle finally kicked you out of the house, did he? I kicked myself out, thank you. That old coot's been unbearable lately. Anyway, we need your help. We saved a group of kids from the Rudra cult today. They'll need an escort until they get back to Oriop. I'm sure you and Ligon will be more than capable of handling it. Sure thing. Just the two of us? I'm not so sure. What about you, Mr. Vincent? Aren't you coming along? I'm afraid I must stay here and assist Dr. Munich with the stone. I'll go and talk to Salon, yeah? Maybe find a way to get Lolo's memory back without her sword, yeah? My apologies, Ligon, but that leaves you with the short straw. The eclipse will begin soon. I'd recommend you make your way to the second floor to see it. Okay, cool. We're gonna go watch an eclipse. Let's look directly into the sun. That's very helpful. The eclipse is due to start soon. This is the first time I've borne witness to such an event. You're in luck then. Since the smog lifted, we should have an unrivaled view of the whole event. I admit I feel a measure of unease. They do say eclipses are the forebearers of ill tidings. No. Maybe a little. Don't worry, it's a perfectly natural phenomenon. Vincent, it's starting! The eclipse. What did I tell you? Yeah! That came from below. No bad things ever happen during an eclipse. Oh my god, my liver! It's been pulled out through my nose! Alright, how far down do we have to go? Ah, that is a skull. Dr. Munich! Vincent! Sir, I'm not long for this world. Calm yourself, what happened? I was working on the inscriptions when the eclipse started. Before I knew what was happening, the stone began to emit a pale light. A light? What manner of light? The jade! Beware the Rudra! Doctor! A reptile? No, that must be the Rudra the doctor warned me of. Eve, you will not take my jade. Hold, why do you live? Did you kill the doctor? Kill, yes. Destroy all. Let nothing survive. There is no need for that. You've already fulfilled your purpose. The cataclysm you speak of was completed 12,000 years ago. Cataclysm, yes, I must kill everything. You will never take my jade. Wait! Much power. Am I dead? Where is this? Oh, good. We're going to be blinking for the duration, I see. Say, you there. You must be new here. Welcome to Limbo. Who are you? When I still drew breath, I was known as Mayor Kurgan of Babel. Am I truly dead? I'm afraid so. It will take some time for the initial shock to wear off. There must be some mistake. My master foresaw nothing of this. Death's the destiny of all flesh, I'm afraid. However, there may be an exception for you. Truly. Lay a hand on your forehead. Notice anything? A jewel. Was this the jade the Rudra spoke of? The same jewel it failed me to protect? Whatever the case may be, it's now part of your own body. My body? It must have passed into me when the Rudra struck, but why? Vincent got punched so hard by his destiny that he died from it. I think that's very funny. That's a question I can't answer, I'm afraid. What matters is that that little jewel may be able to revive you. How may this be accomplished? There's a place known as the Museum of Magic here in Limbo. What need do the dead have of a museum? Limbo divides the land of the living from the netherworld. The shades of the restless and wandering dead are often stranded here. Shades like you and I denied their final reward. Other races have also fled into Limbo over the eons, escaping the cataclysm. This far underground, the Rudras' wrath has precious little impact. Fascinating. But let's return to the matter at hand. Among its exhibits, the museum also displays the genuine Lago Stone. You didn't really answer the question of why there's a museum here? Okay. You're familiar with them, yes? I have already seen 2 of them in the past, one of the giants and then of the reptiles. This would be the 3rd such stone I have encountered. This one will be of particular interest to you then. Will you come? Of course. I'm just gonna eat this salad first. No, I guess I can't. Hey, what are you? Greetings! Arrest costs 42 ragu. Alright, well, let's save. Vincent's fucking dead. That's cool. Are you a friend? Do you know what's going on? This is the netherworld! We're dead! Dead and gone! Okay, well, sucks to be you. I think he went this way. No, he did not. I apologize if blinking Vincent is a little hard for anybody to look at. Oh, we get to wander around the netherworld. Okay, that's cool. You are in the subterranean city of Kirik. It was built by our ancestors after the Great Crisis. After the annihilation of our kinfolk in the time of destruction. We reptiles have not always lived beneath the soil. Our ancestors lived upon the surface, strong and proud. That's hard to do. Oh, hey! We can buy weapons of the dead. They're expensive. Gregory Armor. I don't know who that is. Let's buy the packet mail. Let's bring this broadsword back from the dead with us, just in case. A sword forged from pure anger. Well, let's buy one of each of those. Just in case they're useful later on. We're obviously going to have other party members later. Maybe they can use these. There are no seas in the netherworld. I miss them greatly now that I'm dead. Welcome. We're good. Oh yeah, let's actually equip that mail. That guy left with my irreplaceable rock. I died alone, so I'm alone now. You got me. We may live beneath the ground, but you, human, you choose to live in a world beset by pollution and toxins. You fucking idiot. Simply don't live there. We get along well, this lizard and I. Okay. The Dark Souls of Rudras. True. The Museum of Magic can also be found within the underground. There you will find rare and precious artifacts from all ages of history. I'm sorry, history, because he's a reptile. The netherworld is a haven for creatures of darkness. I have learned one of their mantras if you're interested. Ceramel. Okay, let's learn it. We reptiles have not always lived beneath the soil. Okay, yeah, I've already heard this one. Thank you. Okay, let's, I guess head up to the surface, or whatever. Have we been in here? No. Hello, dead little boy. I've been in this room for quite a long time, but nobody's told me anything. Why? Have you asked? What are you doing in my house? Perhaps you can help me solve a mystery. As soon as I put food near my vase, it disappears. Why? Well, I think you're infested. There is another city under the earth nearby. Its name is Tarek. Okay, let's go to Tarek. I don't know where Tarek is, so let's just kind of wander around. Oh my gosh, there's a face! We gotta go look at the face. I have no idea what this is. Okay, cool. Moving on. This tune is kind of a bop. Oh, here's the Museum of Magic. Alright. Please do not touch the displays. I'm gonna touch the displays. This is the exit. The entrance is over there. Oh, sorry. In my defense, if you need a guy to stand there and point you at the entrance, how good is the entrance? Protects the body from pollution. A dark base camp. Okay, cool. Thank you. This is just a generic sword. Psycho Shield, a fire-based shield that has a strong magical defense field and boosts intelligence. Psycho Shield. Qu'est-ce que c'est? Power Shield offers a high level of physical defense. Its optimal protection is against weapon-based attacks. Okay. Why are you showing me random shit I can buy in stores? As promised, here stands the Lago Stone of the Humans. But that would mean... Exactly. Within this stone rests the primogeniture of humanity itself. If you could break the Rudras seal, his power may be able to return you to the land of the living. Forgive me if I seem skeptical, Kurgan. My last encounter with a Rudra ended in my own demise. I have neither desire nor inclination to repeat the experience. A Rudra is solely concerned with the welfare of its own creations. To the reptiles, humanity is a threat, hence the Rudra acted accordingly. And this one is different. Of course, have a little confidence in your creator, Vincent. How might the seal be broken? Simply touch the Lago Stone with your jade. Alright. Free at last, my thanks to you, Vincent. How do you know my name? I am Hausa, Rudra of the Human. My children's names are no mystery to me. Even after 4,000 years buried in rock, Vincent's jade has called out to me. I feel fortunate to have been freed by a man of such learning and stature. I am but a humble researcher of the Lago Stones. Surely your divine wisdom should also be aware of this. Never underestimate the foresight of your own creator, scholar. Are you a god? My powers may approximate those of one, but I claim no such rank. How then? Someone asks you if you're a god, you say yes. Then hear me. My comrades and I were killed during our research on a Lago Stone. I now wish to return to the land of the living. Can you help me? I'm in your debt for freeing me and shall repay you in turn. We shall need the Apocalypse Blade. Oh, cool. That can only have peaceful purposes. That blade is displayed on the floor above. Come, Vincent. Okay, well... I'm sure we can only do good things with the Apocalypse Blade. This is the Apocalypse Blade. Within it rests the power to unlock the gates to the land of the living. However, we must first remove the seal on it. Otherwise, it's useless. For that, dear Vincent, we have need of your jade. My jade? Come closer, Vincent. Touch the blade, and you shall return to the surface, this I promise you. Very well. He was entirely too trusting for his own good. I kinda knew we were being lied to. A fucking sword of the apocalypse. Just, you know, touch it. It does good things. It makes shoes for orphans. Lick it. Let us dwell no further on that poor fool. With the blade unsealed, nothing stands between us and the surface. Yeah, your old friend, the Kurgan. It was almost as if the sword drew him into itself. Correct. A simple trap placed upon the blade by its creators. A pity I neglected to mention it to him. Let us be on our way. So we've been imprisoned in, like, the Mist Trap book. Where are we going? To the surface. A new body awaits you there. A young, strong body. Remember your promise. What about Vincent? He will not have much use for it now. I'm sure he'd approve. That's one Jade Bearer dealt with at any rate. 4 of them will surface in due time. I've already encountered another, a girl bearing the holy jade on her forehead. That leaves just 2 more. I'm now a Swordian. I'm trapped in the sword. Oh, that's what this face thing is for. I wondered. This will take us back to the surface. It never did so when I tried it. Why should it behave differently this time? Gamora controls all gates to and from this dismal place, but even he cannot oppose the power of the Apocalypse Blade. Beware! I live! I live again. Okay, this effect is kind of hard to look at. Thank you. Your, promise? Vincent's body should be with the others. Let's see if I can find it. Well, Vincent, let none say I do not honor my promises. Haven't you anything better? This body makes me feel unclean. Take a shower, you fucking degenerate. Mind your tongue, Kurgan. Be grateful I restored you at all. Forgive me, Creator. Now how do you propose we deal with the other Jade Bearers? Oh, they're just gonna leave the sword there. That's very funny. That's very funny. Is one of the other characters gonna come along and pick it up? Oh, wait. No. Are we the Sword of Mana now? Only 10 days remain before the Cataclysm. So now I'm in the body horror dungeon, I guess. It appears to be sealed. Okay. Item dungeon. Yeah, kinda. We're gonna have to throw little pyramids onto things. Hi. I am Gamora, Guardian of Evolution. What do you seek? My body? Jade Bearer, you seem troubled. Yes, I'm double dead. I went to the land of the double. I died and then I died again. You must be mistaken. I'm hardly a Jade Bearer. Its presence in my body is nothing more than an unhappy accident. A result of my death at the hand of the Rudra of the reptiles. Then yours is the Jade of Revival. How could the Rudra have revived? I cannot say. The Rudras of the past are sealed in their Lego stone. Their revival should be all but impossible. Yet what attacked and killed me was beyond all doubt a Rudra. Moreover, in my attempts to return to the surface, I fell afoul of Hausen. He imprisoned my spirit in the Apocalypse Blade and took my body. Hausen! Then he too has been resurrected, but why are you here now? I was freed from the blade when sunlight struck it. Sure, okay. The spirits of the dead cannot exist in the light of day. When struck by sunlight, they are banished back to where they came. Is there any way I can return to my body? Not as long as another spirit inhabits it. Hausen undoubtedly intends to use it to further his own goals. What does Hausen want? Humanity's utter destruction. But you must battle Hausen to recover what was stolen from you. Battle a Rudra. Now that he's awake, Hausen seeks to restore his powers. He can and will commit terrible atrocities against humanity. He may also be seeking the other Jade Bearers to that end. It appears I have been tricked very well. I will defeat Hausen. He must not be allowed to harm humanity. I shall grant you a temporary body. Come. Alright. In life, the man on the left was a warrior, the man on the right was a sorcerer. Choose your body wisely. We can pick either, like, Claude C. Kenny, or what looks like a frog. I guess let's take the frog. I trust it more. I have opened a gate to Thor Volcano. It will return you to the surface. A gate? A link between Limbo and the surface. By stepping through it, you will be able to return to the surface in an instant. Simply stand on top of the gate to activate it. Where is this gate located? North of the town of Kirik. Now be gone! Okay. Thanks. Thanks, man. North of the town of Kirik. How do I, Oh, okay. Well, we have a new body. Class Huey's body. Oh, we're in one of the dead friends of Adol. That's cool and uncomfortable. Fortunately, we still have our... No, we don't. I guess now we have to cast spells. They took my cool weapon! I ground for that weapon! He did! He took my cool weapon! That asshole! That's why I have to find and kill him. I worked for that. Yeah, as a sorcerer, I think I need to, cast a bunch of spells instead of trying to melee. Let's try dark magic. Everybody loves dark magic. I can't believe that. I don't know what to do. I'm very cranky about that. Oh well. I think instead we take a turn here. Where does this... Actually, can I try lightning bolting these guys? Yeah, that works fine too. For cheaper, even. Yeah, here's Thor Volcano. Stop right there, camelbacks. How are you getting here? Are you a demon? Thork! Thank the gods, is this truly Thor Volcano? You know my name. So you're a dangerous demon now. Be tasting the cold steel, yeah? Wait, Sork, it's me, Vincent. That is not fooling me, demon. You know what happens to liars, yeah? My sword! Please wait. I know it's hard to believe, but this is not my body. Of course not. You're not looking a thing like Vincent. I am, however, still Vincent inside. My spirit remains unchanged. What do you say? Take me to Master Salon. He'll be able to ascertain the truth of this matter. You know about Salon, too. Maybe you are telling the truth, yeah? I'll take you to Salon, but if you are not Vincent, you face consequences. My sword! We shall see. You move now, yeah? And carefully, otherwise consequences happen sooner. Who are you? Master, it is I, Vincent. Vincent? I have a disciple named Vincent. I am he. In spite of my appearance, I am still Vincent the Scholar. Yeah, we got dyed, we got sealed in a sword, and then we were resurrected in somebody else's body. So, it's been a good week for Vincent. He's a demon master. He comes here through the gate. Other demons follow soon, yeah? The gate? Yes, the gate. The gate brought me back from limbo. Your body is not Vincent's. Master, you can't be listening to this tricking demon. Give a word, I hack it to pieces, yeah. Stay your hand. It seems he is speaking the truth. I was sent to Limbo after encountering the Rudra of reptiles. There I met Gamora, the Guardian of Evolution. Thanks to him, I was able to obtain a temporary body in return. Is that correct? Yes. The power of the Netherworld grows with the coming calamity. I shall have to reinforce the mantras protecting the sanctuary. I am not believing a word of this. I speak only the truth, Sork. So my prophecies come to pass. Alas. There is still much we do not know about the Rudras and the stones. Then I shall have to redouble my efforts. You cannot shoulder this burden alone. You will require a companion. Sork, you'll help Vincent out. But why? It's not even a certainty he's the real Vincent, yeah? Now you must go find Legan. The Holy Grail will enable you to recover your body. Truly. If your body's been taken, another spirit inhabits it now. You must use the Grail to capture that spirit and seal it within. There's a whole anime series about why this is a bad idea. Like 2 or 3 of them, I think. Only then will you be able to reclaim what is rightfully yours. Sork joins you. Okay. We still have this great new broadsword for him, at least. That's cool. And this armor he can wear. You're being handed a note. Don't read it. I'm sure it's nothing. Alright, we are back from the dead and ready to, roll out. I don't think we can... Oh, yeah, we can. Fine. Hey. Yeah, I remember that cool weapon I ground up that I don't have anymore because it left with my fucking body. I'm angry about that. Do I have to find an... Hold on, wait a minute. It may just be that this character can't... Yeah, I still have it. I just can't equip it. You know what? That's... Okay, that means that if we manage to get our original body back, then we can have our cool-ass fucking weapon back. I think that's better than, you can't have it at all. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Well, maybe this isn't so bad, assuming I have the right mattress. The plot had other ideas. Fuck the plot. The plot can suck my cutie patootie, as far as I'm concerned. On the other hand, we're out here casting water on rocks, so... erosion is good. We're gonna go out here and we're gonna find the boat, and we're gonna take off. That's what you get for fucking with Aquamel. Greatest sailor of the... Well, greatest sailor on at least 3 of the seas. You were watching Arbitrary Code Execution. Good work. And we're back in the Great fucking Forest. Lovely. I love the Great Forest. We've only been here 5 or 10 times. Enforced peacefulness. It sounds like they made a bunch of popular games into a bunch of other popular games. When are they gonna make Castlevania into, like, Taboo or whatever? Or TNC Surf Country Designs? Sork, what brings you out here, big guy? It's a long story. A Master Solon says to protect Vincent. Vincent? Does that mean they finally found him? After a fashion. As difficult as it may be to believe, I am Vincent. Is this a joke? I'm afraid this whole thing is a case of mistaken identity. The Vincent we've been searching for is another man entirely. No mistake, Doctor. I am the very same Vincent you both know. Sork, what's with this guy? Where did he get off on saying this stuff? Sir, I never had the chance to thank you for rescuing me. What are you talking about? He had nothing to do with your rescue. Can't you see this is Vincent, the man who saved me? How could you tell, Lolo? He may look different on the outside, but his spirit's still the same. You're definitely the man who rescued me from the dolls. Unbelievable, you mean he really is Mr. Vincent? I am indeed, in spite of my current appearance. So you've taken another body, have you? Still, how could Lolo be able to see his actual spirit? How could I not, sir? Perfect answer that answers nothing. Well done. It really and truly is him. But even Master Solon is not seeing Vincent's spirit. Young boy, your powers are nothing less than extraordinary. Where did you get that kind of insight? Still can't believe it. His life, yeah. I must express a touch of disappointment. Of all those I call friend, only Lolo saw me for what I truly was. Things are a mite more critical now. Some beast taken over Lord Ermia's manor and ravaged the place. A beast? The guards who survived said it looked like a giant lizard. Be careful if you're headed out that way, alright? Legan joins you. Lolo joins you. Some sort of reptilian monster. Alright, that's where we're gonna have to go. Legan has my fall rock. I'm gonna steal that. I kind of wonder if I'm allowed to use guns. No. Lolo, what do you have? A cane wielded by a wizard of flame. Okay, so you get like a fire cake. Here, fine. It sounds like maybe you should be in back too. Thork, you can tank everything. Alright, let's head directly towards the evil fire-breathing monster. Thief! Kids today don't have any respect for anything, do you? Never, never, never take what's belonged to others. You'll never become an adult unless you get through that... Yeah, no. I'm gonna steal all your shit someday. I hope that man dies and I can steal all this shit. Anyway, I guess we'll just save the game and, hit up the mansion. Eventually. Wow, to experience. Dog. The door refuses to budge. We'll just go in back. Obtained a purifier? Oh. Death Darrells. Yeah, well, Death Darrell meet Aquamel. And Stella, no. And Mofo. Oh, they're casting Stella. That sucks. Death Phantom? I don't like that. Wait, Ramirez! Ramirez! Oh no, Ramirez. A Cosmo... Holy shit! We're getting into Captain Harlock territory here. A rifle that fires stars. Hell yes. Hector armor. Armor that burns with anger. This armor of mine burns with an awesome power. This loud voice calls me to make fun of you. Fire Emblem Hector... Yeah. Oh. Okay. That did a lot of damage. That wasn't not worth it. And then you won him to death? Jesus, kid. Alright, that's a bed. Nothing in here. Let's try Tona. And did a little bit. Yeah, I think I better stick to mantras with the kid. Why don't you cast Brea? Aw, man, I don't want to fumigate. I'll live with the Death Carols. They're my friends now. It refuses to open. What if I pillar them? Does that actually work? Miss! Alright, no, that doesn't work. It does not heal you when you gain a level, so... Hello. Letter for Foxy. Monsters have invaded the manor. We cannot hold them at bay much longer. Tomorrow we leave for Oriab. If all goes well, we shall meet again there. Father. Alright. Head out onto the roof. Not a lot here. Can we set them on fire? Does not really matter if we set them on fire. Please stop trying to instant death me. It scares me. Hausen! You escaped from the Apocalypse Blade. Impossible! Who's this, Mr. Vincent? Hausen, Rudra of Humanity. That old goat's a Rudra? You're kidding me. Your comrade is correct, young Legend. Answer me this. Why do you seek to destroy the world? What? Destroy the world? Dear me, no. My goals are rather different. There's 4 of us and only 1 of him. This will be over in a flash. Ah, but I brought an old friend of yours. The Beast! Familiar scent. Yes, you will die. You will all die. You seek to be slaughterated. I oblige. Oh, this is gonna suck, isn't it? Gonna cast magic up with Vincent and the kid. Since really all they can do is magic. Would never let me tiller a major plot boss. I imagine not. And he doesn't have the MP to do it anyway. Oh, let's mofo him some. That's pretty good. What about void damage? Not really. Yeah, mofo is very nice. Very useful. Alright, let's try Tiller. Just to see. Lasm Thunder! Oh no. Ow! Nope. Can't do it. Vibes. Okay, I think alarm is what wakes people up. We use the alarm clock. Ow. Okay, everybody's fucking dead? That's cool and great. Did we save before we came in here? Probably. Alright, well now we know that guy's gonna be a dick. So... You know what, now that I think about it, let's take a minute and look in the store. And see if there's anything that can help us against thunder. Don't forget we'll be getting a Cosmo gun. We will. Forged with Heavenly Thunder. Alright. We could use a couple of these too. Sure. The Lemnos mail. Oh, I see. This is wind elemental, so it's weak to thunder. So I do actually want some Lemnos mail, even if it's weaker than what we currently have. Like, that's why I was taking such huge damage from that attack, I think. I could be wrong, but elemental gear does seem to be a really big deal in this particular game. And this will wipe him out in one turn. There we go. Purifier, the Cosmo Gun, Hector Armor. The Hector Armor may not actually be a good idea. Yeah, that is also a wind element. I'm gonna leave that off for now. It's probably not the best. Well, it may be. I don't know. We'll find out. We'll see how well this particular run goes. And I may have missed some gear elsewhere in the building. Ooh, I never saw you before. You're Mondo cool. Alright, I've been in here. It's just a bedroom. We read the letter to Foxy. Make sure I've set this flag. Oh! New formation, even. Let's just dunk them. Aquamel good. Aquamel strong. Death of Evil. Okay. Shiteri. Shiteri, I didn't know you were in this game. News to you. Technically, I guess Shiteri is like the Rule 63, or... yeah. That version, but... oh well. Alright, let's see if there's anything in the rest of this place. I love... when I mash the fight button, I love seeing everybody, like, wave their arms around as they get into combat poses. It's so Kung Fu movie. Alright, what's over here? Don't actually see anything. Dang. Wait. There is something on the table, and I want to look at it, but I got into a random battle before I could. Alright, it's nothing. So... nothing up here on the roof, even. Okay. We really did check the whole place out.
What I'm trying to say is maybe you ought to save.
I would love to, but I can't. Like, do you see any save points around here? Yeah, you have to be on the world map. Alright, long discuss- well, you know, I could just save state here. Alright, let's save a state here. And we'll go through this conversation again if we need to. Blah, blah, blah. Why do you want to destroy the world? I don't want to destroy the world. I want to destroy you, personally. Alright, let's fight the lizard. Fight big lizard. Fuck, ow. Alright, okay, Megami is a... let's just start dropping mofos. I should have made better lefts, I think, is the main thing. Like, that feels like the main thing that I should have done. Let's ream for magic boost. Have we made the... oh no, he's... no, we haven't, actually. You're the first. Surprise! Alright, one more mofo, and then I'll drop a healing spell. That does, that is an appreciable boost. ahead and use Megami. Oh, whoops, nope. He dropped. That's bad. Oh, that didn't do much at all. No, keep up the mofos. You. Who left us? No waiting. Oh no, there's waiting. Shit. Everybody died. Except for me. You know why? Alright, let's get him up. I do not like you using that much thunder. Can we kill him in one turn? I don't think we can. Fortunately, he's not attacking groups. Oh, we did manage to get... Okay. Yay! Rudra or not, you're going down. This charade has gone on long enough, but one does wonder, what poor soul did you rob of a body, Vincent? Why is that of interest to you? Because it will be destroyed in a matter of minutes. That netherworld spawn flesh cannot stand against the light of day. What? And thus you return to the Apocalypse Blade for all eternity. You have waited too long, dear Vincent. The night is over. Mr. Vincent, what's happening? My spirit is returning to the netherworld. Alas, poor Vincent. Rest in peace and good riddance. Thor Volcano. Wait for me at Thor Volcano. I shall return. Mr. Vincent! Hey, about that other body. Jadebearer, why have you come back? We defeated the Rudra of the reptiles. Hauser was at our mercy, and then... I told you no netherworld spirit could withstand daylight. Why did you fail to heed that warning, Jadebearer? I was careless and walked into Hausen's trap without a thought. I will not be as gullible in future. Very well. And I said it sounds to me like you're just feeding spare bodies to the Rudra of the reptiles. And then Square Enix started crying. This is the body of a warrior. Alright, we gotta be Claude Kenny. Return to the Museum of Magic before you leave Limbo. There you will find the Garm, a beast of the netherworld. Though long dead, its consciousness remains intact. Okay. Is that good? Well, now I can use the Avenger. And the Hector armor, and the Logic cap. I am Gamora. Do you require healing? Oh, I could have just... Okay, well, fine. Alright, I guess now we're stuck in this dude's body. Who was this? Rostam. Oh, it's his other friend. It's Adol's other friend. Whoops. Please do not touch the displays. I'm gonna go touch all the displays. Okay, bye. Where is this Garm? And will I have to fight it? I know those shields aren't it. King's armor, replica, worn by ancient warriors. Fool's shoes, usable by giants and merfolk. Queen's coat. What's a living human like you doing here? You must be on your way to the surface. Yes, I have some matters to resolve. If only I had that luxury. I promised myself I'd see Bjork once more before I died. Now that's a super fan. Bjork. My only daughter. It's a beautiful name, isn't it? I'm afraid I wasn't much of a mother to her. Do you know where she is now? I fear not. Should your paths ever cross, however, you will know her by the jade on her forehead. Ah, then I believe we've already met. Her path will not be an easy one. How do you mean? Her destiny is to follow the path of the chosen. Should she find herself in need of help one day, I would be grateful if you'd offer your assistance to her. I will certainly try. And allow me to give you some advice in return. You may already know of the gates connecting Limbo to the surface world. Similar gates, however, also circle the land of the living. One such gate can be found in the depths of Thor Volcano. The sealed gate in my master's retreat? Said gate links Thor Volcano to a number of different important ruins and sites. Several contain artifacts from ancient ages. Among them is a canister of warp energy, the power source used by the gates. With it, you will be able to activate the gate northwest of Kirik. It will take you to the ruins of the ancient temple of Virocana. Yeah, sure, that works. Beyond Virocana also lies the Hidden Village, the last refuge of the Danan race. How do you know all this? I spent much of my life in pursuit of knowledge. For many years I traveled with the scholar Dr. Munich. Together we visited the ruins of ancient Danan sites and temples. Later my own husband accompanied me on my journeys. I may be dead, but what I did in life remains with me in this place. Cool. Jade Bearer, I await your command. You are not alive, yet you speak. How is this possible? My body died a long time ago, Jade Bearer, but even in death my spirit has clung to a fragile kind of existence. What can you tell me of the Rudra Hausen? Hausen of the Majestic Four. The Majestic Four? The Beatles? There may not be enough time to explain. My spirit is already weakening. Eons ago, the Majestic Four fought beings from beyond the breach of the heavens. In those days, your creation had not even been dreamt of. The breach of the heavens? My life is slowly seeping away and my consciousness with it. I must embrace the sleep I have fought off so long. Wait, what are the other Majestic Four? Where is this breach of the heavens? My knowledge of the situation is incomplete. Oh, it's dead. Doesn't it figure? Like, it holds on just long enough for you to get there, and then dies immediately. It is an impressive collection, is it not? Yeah. It talked to me. Anyway, what is it? What is happening? Oh, that seems bad. What? You must return to the surface. Now? There is precious little time left. The inhabitants of this world cannot stand against the power of Hausen. The roots speak? The great cycle is on the verge of repeating once again. With the coming of the Rudra, the last flicker of hope will be extinguished. All which is whole shall be broken, all which is broken shall be whole. Great cycle. In the course of 20,000 years, 4 great civilizations have fallen. In each case, their undoing came from beyond the heavens. I just noticed that Adol was the one who said that. Long ago, our kingsman Remelef warned the giants of this, but there was little they could do to escape their destruction. But the Earth was just restored! Irrelevant. That alone will not prevent the cataclysm. The prophecies must be fulfilled. And we have no choice but to fight. Your own goal is a more momentous one. Though the cataclysm is impending, it is not inevitable. With the Rudra comes great upheaval. The land will change and countless die. Can humanity prevail against the Rudra? You are eavesdropping. This dude talks loud enough to be heard in hell. That remains to be seen. The Rudra must first attain a body suited to its needs. To do so, it requires the divine treasures and one other thing, which is the jades. For this reason, it is crucial the jade bearers proceed carefully. Only with the 4 jades will the Rudra's body be truly perfect. Does the Rudra precede the Danans? The Rudra existed long before the ages of the mortal races. Only the Majestic 4 are older still. The Majestic 4? All which is broken shall be whole. Was that what Halzin meant when he denied seeking the world's destruction? The Majestic 12? Yes. Can we just, like, electrocute these guys out of existence, or... Yeah, that's fine. Alright, I've just noticed the time. I think I'm gonna get back to A town and then park. As long as I'm playing this game, as long as I'm playing any game. Like, man, I already kind of miss Phantasy Star 4. I know that's weird, but I do. I'm gonna go check out that other town. I think there's one over here. Field. Okay, never mind. Vincent seems about as good at casting magic as he was when he was in the sorcerer body. Just with less MP. Mr. Vincent, if it's a monster, I cut it up good. Hold, it is I, Vincent. Is it really him, Lolo? It's him, I swear on it, sir. And you're sure of that? Mind how you heft that sword, Sork. Lolo knows I pose no danger to you. Alright, let's equip up. I'm gonna put the packet mail back on because it's stronger and whatnot. Stormblade's fine. I'm still not allowed to use my fucking scythe. Deneth armor and Hector army. You have changed bodies again, yet your spirit endures. I trust you witnessed the cleansing of the lands while in limbo. Not that far underground, no. Much has changed since you returned to limbo. The northern continent has been purified. Is this true? Yes. Alas, the omens grow more threatening by the day. It is imperative you regain your body as soon as possible. Master, what can you tell me of the Hidden Village? That is where the Danans reside. The Danans. The village is sited near the ruins of Viracana. However, the only feasible way into the ruins lies in Limbo itself. Even then, that way has been dormant for quite some time. How are we supposed to get there? Let me commune with the spirits. Perhaps they can guide us. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Well, he's meditating. Shut the fuck up, dude. Patience, such things take time. Do you hear me? We seek the means by which the Viracana gate may be opened. We seek... You really think you're gonna get a straight answer? Idiot, you disrupted my concentration. It may take days until another divination is feasible now. I'm afraid you'll have to find the way to Virocana on your own. Alright. He's not real bothered about that. Anyway, here's where we save and stop for the evening. Next time, I think we'll try to get Adol up to day 7. JoJo character energy, kind of, yeah. Alright. I'm still enjoying this game, and I'm glad that we have a chance to focus on it for a while. Because I was kind of bouncing back and forth between a whole bunch of different games, you know? But we'll have a chance to settle in and really focus on this one for a bit. Anyway, that'll be the end of the stream for the night. Good night, good luck out there, eat well, have a fat ass, and I'll see you soon.